Hello everyone, welcome to this lesson on how to solve vocabulary in context questions. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to use context clues to find the meaning of new words in TOEFL reading passages. You will also learn how to correctly answer these types of questions on the TOEFL ITP test. These questions are very common in the TOEFL ITP test. They ask you to find the meaning of a word or phrase, exactly as it is used in a reading passage. These questions test your ability to understand words by looking at the words and sentences around them, not just by memorizing definitions. This lesson is for low-intermediate English learners at the A1 level. You will learn what vocabulary and context questions are, how to solve them using these important context clues, practice with examples, and take a mini test to check your skills. Let's get started. So, what are vocabulary and context questions? These questions ask you to choose the meaning of a word or phrase based on how it is used in a passage. They usually look like this. The word X in line Y is closest in meaning to. And then you will see four options: A, B, C, D. The good news is, you don't need to know the dictionary definition of the word exactly. Instead, you use context clues. These are the words or sentences around the difficult word that help you understand its meaning. These questions often appear early in a set of questions for a passage, and they test your ability to understand meaning directly from the text. Why are these questions important for you? Vocabulary and context questions are vital because they help you understand a passage without knowing every single word. The TOEFL reading section has many different passages, and it's normal to see words you don't know. By using context clues, you can guess the meaning of new words and still answer questions correctly. This skill also saves you time because you don't need to stop and think about every new word you see. Plus, it's a very useful skill for reading in real life, like when you read books, news articles, or even instructions. Now, let's learn the steps on how to solve vocabulary and context questions effectively. Follow these steps. First, find the word in the passage. Look for the word and its line number given in the question. Second, read the sentence. Read the full sentence where the word is located. Also, read the sentences before and after it. This gives you the full picture. Third, look for clues. Check for any synonyms, words that mean the same, or antonyms, words that mean the opposite. Sometimes, there might be a clear explanation of the words meaning directly in the surrounding sentences. Fourth, choose the closest meaning. Compare the answer choices. Pick the one that makes the most sense in the context of the sentences you just read. Finally, check your answer. Replace the original word in the passage with your chosen answer. Does the sentence still make sense? If yes, you're probably correct. Here's a tip. Practice reading short articles and try to guess the meaning of new words just from the sentences around them. Do this often, and you'll get faster. Let's look at an example. Here is a short passage about the Sahara Desert. Line 1. The Sahara Desert is vast and covers much of North Africa. Line 3. It is arid, with very little rain each year. Line 5. Many animals, like camels, adapt to the harsh conditions. Line 7. Nomads travel across the desert to find water. Line 9. The Sahara is also famous for its stunning sunsets. Now, let's try the first question. Question 1. The word vast in line 1 is closest in meaning to. The word is vast. Look at line 1. The Sahara Desert is vast and covers much of North Africa. The clue here is covers much of North Africa. This tells us vast means something very big. So, the best answer is C, very big. Let's try a second question. Question 2. The word arid in line 3 is closest in meaning to. The word is arid. Look at line 3. It is arid, with very little rain each year. The clue here is very little rain. If there is very little rain, the place is dry. So, the correct answer is A, dry. Now it's your turn to practice. Imagine you used Grok to summarize a passage about the Nile River for TOEFL reading comprehension section, and ask me 2 ABCD questions about it. And I will answer with the answer. Now, answer the questions. Question 1. What is one primary historical significance of the Nile River mentioned in the passage? Then, question 2. What modern challenge related to the Nile River is highlighted in the passage? Finally, answer the questions with the best option. And Grok will give a feedback if you answer are right or wrong.